eye pain. Well, let's make good our escape. Get out of here.
I still have the fire! And fool, you left the cage door open!
Because I've heard a few people talk about it and say that it's one of the most, in some sense, ego-free types of comedy, because you can't have an ego in it and just do what you want. You have to do things as a group, and like sometimes that gets frustrating because you're working together to create a scene, and you'll have one character who's getting all the laughs, and sometimes it's not you, and that happens, and that's fine. But what's frustrating afterwards is people don't realise how much of a collaborative effort it is, and they say that person was really funny, and you're like, no, the group is really funny. Yes. We've all set things up so that you would accept that character doing that there. But the thing is, we all know that it's the group, and so actually you're going, yeah, you got it. Today it happens to be you who's a really funny character. That's great.
I'm one of them mutants, Tommy. But unlike all the other mutants, my mutants have almost no combat potential. I mean, I've really worked on this very hard, and I see absolutely no way this power can come in handy in any kind of way. But a guy can dream. So I have all the stigma attached to the mutants. I have all the fear associated with being a mutant freak, and none of the benefits of being able to kill lots of people.
They actually find it a lot easier than doing something like stand-up comedy. Because stand-up comedy, you have to prepare in advance, you spend all your time writing and crafting your set, and then you go up on stage, and if it's not going well, it's not going well. Yeah. But with improv, most of the time you're on stage with someone else, and it's a lot easier to just bounce off them than it is to come up with something new to replace your set on the spot.
They're not bad, Jeffrey. But you never had quite my charisma. Fireball!
With improvisation, because a lot of the time everyone watching it knows that the performers are making it up, quite often it's a lot less strict on kind of like breaking character, and people just will corpse because they're not expecting what's coming next. And so you get the performers just looking like they're having a whale of a time. And when the performers look like they're having fun, the audience are having fun, and so it just looked like a really fun thing to do.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Jeffrey. I'm telekinetic, boy. Is he the bad guy? Yes. Okay. Also, the government is the other bad guy. We got a lot of work to do time.
It depends. We've done lots of different shows in lots of different styles. So sometimes we'll do game shows, a bit like Whose Line Is It Anyway? Which of course is a famous one, where we'll have lots of little short snappy scenes, maybe some singing as well, and that will play similar sorts of improv games where there are different constraints on what you're doing at each night, but the content of that, we ask the audience for suggestions. That's another big part of improv. So that will be very different. Whereas one thing that we've done recently is we've done a lot of different genre shows. So we've done a horror show, we've done a Dickens themed show, all this sort of thing. And so with those, we try and like keep that theme, like make it really strongly in that theme. But beyond that, I mean, we might have a Dickensian style show set in space, for instance. So we're trying to keep all of the Dickensian themes in there, kind of the whole kind of like looking at society, and like the Poison Society is a lot of Dickens, but just transposing that into what the audience has given us, which in that case was space. So.
All right, sounds more interesting than making a river go round. So. I don't have many combat skills. What's your skill? I can make curtains go up and down. Which you can already do.